We are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up ZVSA. We are on a 12-month time frame. Price action, last candle to right hand side is a bullish green candle, push up to the top. So that market can be retesting that second last candle to drop down further, maybe consolidating or creating some momentum off that support that it came from. So we do have price action overall, higher highs of structure. Price action overall, lower lows of structure. We're also going to add the midpoint in the middle. And we're going to add some SR lines to see what happened when that second last candle did spike up to that high. So adding a SR line on the top of that wick. Also adding a horizontal line, that's an SR line on the second last candle body. And let's also tag those midpoint between the white SR line and the blue, so we can see what's going on in that area. And also add a midpoint between the second last candle, midpoint of that wick. So as we walk down the time frame, we're going to see what's going on in those areas. So price action on the 12-month time frame is reading at 3.60. So if price work his way up, it can tag the resistance line at 6.02 before tagging the midpoint at 4.73. If price drops down, let's look into these areas. So if price drops down, it can tag the midpoint, or it can tag the support line in yellow at 2.54 before tagging the midpoint nearing the numbers of 3.03. And also at another midpoint, if price do tag the area of the lowest low of structure at 1.58, price can tag that midpoint at 2.09. So let's take a look at what's happening in the market. So we have two candles in the market, price action, bullish green candle, second last candle, bearish red candle, lost a lot of momentum to the top, so market came down. So the way you look at it, as if this market has spiked up, because that's what happened first in that market came up to that high, came back down, so that created the second leg, and then price action will be the retest, will be the third leg. And if it pushes and breaks out and pushes up, then let's talk about market goes down. If it goes down, that'll be the third leg, and then we'll see that fourth leg, and it'll be a double top in that area. And it also reads at a double top because the second last candle is one candle, the price action is the second candle, so it's automatically two pushes to that top. If that market pushes up, then it will be identified as, we do know that market came up and came back down before trying to push up with a bullish green candle. So we're looking at the spike down towards the low. So market came down for that first leg. Price action will be the second leg. Now it can still push up with a bullish green candle. It may retest, will identify what's going on, but we do know price action is breaking a overall highest high resistance line in blue. So that means we are looking for that break and retest. So price will be the second leg, fully break out, come back to retest with the third leg, and price pushes up. So we'll see that double bottom formation as we walk down the time frame. Or that market can continue to consolidate. So it is consolidating already because the price action is within the second last candle. Also, price action is consolidating on the bottom half of the second last candle with the price action. But we're going to see how that price action consolidating. Is it a side by side? Is it dojis and a lower time frame? Is it identifying a break and retest, or is it consolidating? Working our way down to the 6-month time frame. So price action 6-month time frame reading as the same candles from the 12-month time frame. Walking down to the 3-month time frame, we have some extra movement. So let's take a look. So price action on the 6-month time frame added extra candle. I didn't see it until I got to the 3-month time frame, which would be this look like a bullish green doji, so that will be the level. So we have we can see that high, we can see that little bit of a low tagging that support. And so what the market did was, on the 6-month time frame, we're reading as it started off at the midpoint, it consolidated sideways, spiked up to the high, pushed back down, and then market's trying to push and break out. But it's just consolidating at the low area, so we're looking for a breakout of that area, of that blue resistance lines we talked about on the 12-month time frame. Walking down to the 3-month time frame, let's stretch this out. So price and second last candle, same candles from the 6-month time frame and the 12-month time frame. We do have additional candles adding up to the first, second, third, 3 candles in the market, total of 5 on that 3-month time frame. So what this market is reading with the first 3 candles in the market is, if you think about the market coming down from an area, so it'll be identified as the first, second, third, and we do know market spiked up, lost momentum to that high, or that second last candle came down. And if you connect another imaginary line to that area, we can see we have 1 spike up to the high, 2 spikes up to the high, which identifies the overall first, second, third, fourth. So like a double top is happening in that area. But we do know we are in consolidation with the price second, third last candle within the top half of that fourth last candle body. Working our way to the monthly time frame, price action on the monthly time frame is reading as a bullish green candle. So that's reading as the market broke down to support, came back to retest. Now we're still looking to see what's happened. Is that we are receiving the same candles with price in second within the last few time frames, and now we can see more detail on the weekly time frame. And what is identifying is that the market has broke down the support, came back to retest near that midpoint area. And is it going to drop down further? If so, identify a break and retest, or is it going to create that momentum as we talked about before, identify that first, second, third, and push up for that fourth leg? Walking down to the daily time frame is reading as a bearish red candle, spike up to the high, but more like a doji style. But it did lose a lot of momentum, so it could be identifying some type of retest. So what's happening is that price came from a pattern at that low. So we do have that first, second, third. Let's try it again. First, second, third, fourth, retest, market pushed up. So market's coming from a triple bottom, a retest, and we received a push. There's also a gap in the market. This push, when it broke through that SR line, it is sitting on top of that area as like a doji style, lost some momentum of a push up to the top. So this identifying look like a break and retest, but we'll see as we walk down the time frame. Walking down to the 4, same candle being a bearish red doji. So market is just retesting right on top of that zone. But as the time go on, we'll see that market identify a break or retest. We may not see the break because there's a gap in the market, but we'll definitely see some type of retest to see if that market's going to push up further. Quickly walking down to 3, same candle. Walking down to 2, same candle. Walking down to the 1, done. Okay, so what we're looking for is another candle to form, this candle to push up or push back down, or another candle to form on the side of this candle to push that market into that direction, up or down. If it pushes up, it'll identify as a break retest, market goes up unless it consolidates, or it'll identify as a spike up to the high, followed up with another bearish red candle, or this market will push down further and it'll be identified as a single touch to that top, or maybe a double touch to that top. Okay guys, this is Cam Jones, ZVSA, Stock.